Sarah and Mark are currently in their monthly financial review. Mark is a stickler for fiscal responsibility, hovering over a spreadsheet and analyzing their expenditures. Sarah, however, finds the whole process incredibly tedious and is much more interested in aesthetic upgrades for their living space. She's convinced that a few choice pieces would elevate the mood of the apartment. They decide to compromise and head to a home decor store, list in hand. Mark is determined to stick to the bare essentials, but the second they step inside, Sarah is visually overstimulated. While Mark is scanning the aisles for utilitarian items like soap and light bulbs, Sarah is wandering toward the luxury decor section. Sarah is immediately drawn to an oversized flamboyant purple pillow. Mark, wouldn't this be a perfect accent piece for the whole living room? She asks playfully. Mark takes one look at the price tag and nearly has a coronary. €245 for a decorative cushion? That's a total ripoff. Despite his protests, Sarah manages to subtly slip it into the cart while he's distracted. Half an hour later, the cart has been hijacked by Sarah's whims. Amidst the mundane household supplies sits a mountain of plush pillows and a huge life-sized golden dog statue. Mark is staring at the cart in a state of sheer disbelief and stress. A golden dog? Sarah, this is getting out of hand. We're supposed to be saving for a house, not a kennel for statues. The moment of reckoning arrives at the checkout counter. As the cashier tallies up the damage, the total reaches a staggering €3,845. You can practically see the color drain from Mark's face as he swipes his card. Sarah is blissfully unaware of the financial stress, preoccupied with admiring her new statement piece. Back at the apartment, the reality of the situation starts to sink in for Mark. Sarah is busy finding the perfect spot for her golden dog, while Mark unrolls the receipt, which is practically a scroll at this point. Sarah, this is exactly what I was talking about at our budget meeting. We've completely blown the budget out of the water. We do not need all of this stuff. A heated debate ensues over the merits of the golden canine. Mark argues that it's a frivolous expenditure that clutters their living space. Sarah maintains that home styling is essential for her mental well-being. It's the age-old conflict between pragmatism and personal tastes. To illustrate his point, Mark stage manages a reality check. He places the golden dog next to their daunting pile of bills. If we keep this, we won't have enough for the rent and electricity, and we'll have no money left for groceries. Seeing the bills finally gives Sarah pause. Okay, I admit it is a bit of an indulgence. The following day, they perform a walk of shame back to the store. Sarah reluctantly returns the high-ticket items, including the infamous golden dog. She gives the statue a final mournful pat before handing it over to the clerk. Mark, on the other hand, looks immensely relieved to have the funds back in their account. However, Mark isn't a total killjoy. He suggests a modest compromise, a tiny, low-maintenance succulent. It's less than €4, it's green, and it doesn't break the bank, he notes. Sarah is actually quite charmed by it. It's proof that you don't need to spend a fortune to add a little life to a room. The apartment feels much more grounded now. The clutter has been cleared and returned, replaced by a single tasteful plant. Mark's stress levels have returned to normal, and Sarah has gained a new appreciation for budgeting. They've found a middle ground that works for both of them. Of course, Sarah couldn't resist a tiny bit of stealth shopping. She's sporting a stylish new headband that fits perfectly. Mark is none the wiser, engrossed in his updated budget tracker. But wait, I thought Sarah returned this pillow. Uh-oh, don't let Mark find out. Shh. It's a classic dilemma, isn't it? The struggle between being fiscally responsible and wanting a home with character. Which side of the fence are you on? Are you a budget-conscious Mark or an impulse shopping Sarah? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts on the golden dog statue and other items. If you found this lesson helpful for your fluency, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you in the next video.